Welcome back to 18 WJTS News. I'm here with Donna, and this week we are taking a look at Walter.
Walter is a sweet little 6-year-old male kitty. He is a little bit shy, and he wants to be held for a little bit, and then he's ready to get down. So I'm going to hold him just a minute so you can see his beautiful eyes. Look here, kitty. Show the camera your beautiful green eyes. He is ready for adoption. He is front paw declawed, so that means somebody decided that it was in their best interest, not the cats, because we are not declaw folks around here, decided to have those surgically removed. So if somebody says, I don't want a cat that's going to, even think about scratching my furniture, he would be a perfect candidate. He's a little bit shy, but once he gets used to you, as you see, he's letting me love on him and stuff. He's not a real lovey-dovey, close guy for a long time. He'll get down, get back up, get down, get back up. He's all over the place. Let me tell you the history of his name. Walter's about a 6.5-year-old cat that came with a litter of kittens about 6 years ago or so. A group of students who were taking summer classes at the high school, Jasper High School, kept hearing meowing. And they looked and searched. I'm going to put him down and let him enjoy life for a moment. Here you go, baby. Anyway, they kept hearing this meowing. Couldn't figure it out. They searched, they found it. They found a box of kittens very close to the superintendent's office there on St. Charles Street. Well, of course, they're students. They didn't know what to do. They brought them in, and we had, I forgot, 5 or 6, I think. And we didn't know if they were male or female, but we decided to name them, since they were from the superintendent's office, previous superintendent's names.
Okay.
So this is named after Walter Stutz. And so Walter was adopted, and then he got brought back due to lifestyle changes of his owners, so no fault of his own. And he is ready for adoption. His adoption fee is $40. And where did you go, baby? Oh, and then behind me also is Sweet Marie Curry is still here, and Sweet Pat is here. They're in the cats free roaming room, and they're just I'm a cat lover, I'm a dog lover. They're just as sweet as they can be. But Walter is available, like I said, for $40. He's a gray tabby. And if he would have stayed with me, I would have shown, he has a beautiful, almost like a dark necklace that goes from shoulder blade to shoulder blade on the front. And that's how I distinguish Walter. He has this very thick band of dark fur. He's an unusual cat with those beautiful green eyes, and he is available for adoption. You can come and meet Walter on, let's see, well,
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, this week's going to be different because we got Thanksgiving, so that's why I had to pause a minute. Yeah. Tuesdays and Thursdays, normally, this Thursday we won't be here. We'll be at home celebrating with our families. But Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, it's by appointment only. Mondays, we're not here at all. We do have the people who take care of the kennels for the cats and the dogs. But if you have any questions, you're welcome to go to our Facebook page, or you can go to our website, DuboisCountyHumane.org. You can find Walter and information on Pet Finder. If you want to just learn about the shelter in general, you can go to TikTok, to Instagram, our Facebook page. Am I forgetting something?
I think you've got them all.
Yeah. Twitter. I think we have a Twitter account. But anyway, so lots of different things like that. There's something else I want to share with you. If the camera will pan over here, we have these cat boxes, what we're calling winter cat boxes. If you have feral cats or community cats, a community cat is something that different people take turns feeding and taking care of, but nobody will claim. We have some of these boxes available for you. And as you can see, all it is a styrofoam box that we have taped together, and then we have a lot of straw put in there. For dogs, we recommend 18 inches. For cats, it's usually about 12 to 15 inches. Okay. We have a small opening that the cats can get in there. As you notice, it's offset. So if there is a wind or something, or rain blowing in, the cats can kind of come in this way, come over here, and then they can stay drier and warmer. And you can get a lot of cats in there. It's amazing how many cats will squeeze into this place. Walter weighs just over 7 pounds. I bet you could get 6 or 7 Walters in there pretty easily.
Wow.
Yeah, they can huddle in there quite together. If you're in need, or if you know you have feral cats in your area, or community cats, they're not feral. Feral means wild. If they're not wild, but nobody's taking care of them, after a cold night like last night, we got to take care of our animals. And they're ours because they belong in our community. So that we have to be responsible. If you need help with that, please contact us at 812-482-7387. And we can work with you on getting, you come by and picking this up, and then we'll show you how to situate it. Like, don't face it to the north, and make sure that it's not down in a gully where the water could get in, that kind of thing. We'll share those kinds of information. But I wish I knew who to give credit to, who made this, who actually taped it together and so forth. Our unnamed hero is a hero, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a great way to recycle something. If you've got everybody seems to have those styrofoam coolers somewhere in their house.
You betcha.
And if you're not using it for anything, you can easily make those and take care of your feral buddies and your community cats.
You betcha. And you know, a lot of times by now you've been cleaning out your garage or your storage because summer you're putting things away and all of that. The cats don't care if it's dirty looking. They don't care. As long as it is dry enough, that's what we are after. We want it dry because the straw inside, we don't want to get wet and soggy. That's the thing we're trying to avoid. People say, well, we can just put towels or we can put blankets in. We strongly recommend and urge you not to do that because they get wet and they don't dry out. Straw does. Blankets, towels, and so forth, they harbor bugs.
Yeah.
Straw doesn't, or less likely to. So we just strongly urge anybody to do this. If you have an outdoor dog that needs straw, contact us, and we have bales of straw that have been donated to us. Once again, those angels are unsung heroes for donating those to us. If you have straw and you want to donate some straw to us, we can use it all throughout winter, and I'm talking into March. If you have some straw you'd like to donate, we would be thrilled to help you get that here, or us go get that for you, whatever it would take.
Yeah.
There's something else I also wanted to share with is Thanksgiving is Thursday. We mentioned that, and I am guilty. I'm bad. I'm going to tell you about dog-friendly Thanksgiving Day food, what they can and cannot have. Something I looked up was I Googled, are dogs' taste buds sensitive? Humans have about 9,000 different layers of tasting that we can have.
Okay.
Even though we have the 4 different kinds, it's their layers. Dogs only have 1,700.
Oh.
So dramatically less.
Yeah.
So if you say, but my dog loves this, he may, but he also may be just eating because you gave it to him.
Right, exactly.
It's not that he's hungry for that. So here's what dog-friendly Thanksgiving Day food is available that you can give them with a clear conscience. Carrots, celery, corn, but no cob, sweet potatoes, green beans, apples. Make sure there's no core and no seeds.
Okay.
Pumpkins, rice, quinoa, maybe a little bit of cheese, and turkey, but make sure it has no skin, fat, or bones. So that's the friendly stuff. That's
Lean turkey.
lean turkey. And turkey usually is lean, but take that skin off because that's bad. Here's something I did not know. No ham.
Really?
I don't know why, and I'm going to look that up. But no ham, people. Dogs don't get ham. No chocolate, garlic, leeks, onions, grapes, raisins, raw potatoes, mashed potatoes, raw dough, canned cranberry, pre-made desserts, pie filling, or stuffing.
That's a lot of stuff to think about.
That's a lot of stuff. And when you think about, well, the grandkids, it fell on the ground and the dog will just clean it up. You really don't want them eating this. And the number one reason, it gives them GI, gastrointestinal distress, which equals diarrhea. And when you're having all your family and friends, the last thing you need to deal with is a sick dog.
Right.
So avoid those kinds of things, and you'll have a better Thanksgiving if you do that. Or if you give them the good stuff, you'll have a better.
Yeah.
And then there's one other thing. I want to give a huge thank you to all of our volunteers and our community members for 2 events that we just had this last weekend. The number one was at Ferdinand's Chris Kindle Mark. Yes, and we had sweet goods and we had all kinds of lovely things. Thank you to each and every one of you who stopped by, bought some goodies. Some people just left donations because they said we don't need the sweets, but we want to help the Humane Society. We are ever so grateful because these fundraisers are what keep this place going. And
Exactly.
so we thank each and every one of you. and also our volunteers and our sweet dogs who got to go. And then the other one was the Dubois County Disc Golf Club. They had a Putts for Puppies this weekend. And we had Frank, Henry, and Opal who got to go. Wonderful dogs to show good habits and good characteristics that we try to have for our dogs that we socialize with, and also our volunteers. And then they gave us a cut of the money that they had made. That's who they sponsored, was us, the Humane Society. So thank you again. Thank you to every community member who was there, who participated, who donated, who did whatever. It helps keeps us going, and we greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Right. Thank you to all the volunteers who helped make that possible, and thank you to everybody who continues to support us. Remember to keep your pets warm this time of year. Very, very cold weather, like you said, especially this morning, on the morning we taped this.
Yes. Yes.
So very important to keep all that in mind. And again, adopt Walter, adopt Marie Curie, and Pat back there. They're all waiting to be adopted. $40 adoption fee. And we also have some dogs here that their adoption fees are sponsored.
Yeah.
So you have to find that out and see who's available for that.
Yes.
As we head into the holiday season, everybody's looking forward to Thanksgiving. Remember to keep your pets safe and healthy. Donna, anything else?
I want to wish everyone a safe and healthy Thanksgiving. And make sure that your pets are well taken care of. And we'll be sharing more information as winter progresses on how it can make everybody happier and healthier during the holiday season.
Thank you, Donna, so much. Remember to go to DuboisCountyHumane.org or PetFinder.com for profiles on all the animals, and be sure to follow them on social media at the Dubois County Humane Society. This is Brian with Donna. Weather is next on 18 WJTS.